Two's company. Three's a party. Time for It's Not Homework with Anita, Ann, and Tracy.
For the longest time, I did not know that this guy was saying wicked, 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 wicked.
I thought he said
because I
way,
thought,
oh, way, oh,
no, it's, I was saying the same thing. I'll say way, oh, way, oh, way, oh, way. Then I read the lyrics and I was like, it's wicked? Because every time I'd go to the club, I'm like, I want to know what this song is. And there's no way I'm writing future away, 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 right?
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense, right? So anyway, this was from Purple Rain, 2016. Of course, produced by Metro Boomin, because, you know, if Metro Boomin don't trust you, he gon' shoot you. Yeah. Really, really glad that you guys are tuned in. We're talking about surgery, and if you can actually admit that you got some work done on your ass or anywhere else, right? So I was telling you guys a story when I decided, you know what, it's about time I go get this thing done, right? So I go and the guy tells me, okay, it is $5,500. I'm like, okay, great. Okay, fine. Let's do it next week. And then I sat down. I was like,
your bank account goes.
Right? That is 550,000 Canadian cents if you're not aware.
it's not really struggling. Anyway,
I'm sorry.
just kidding. Anyway, no, I'm just
but
praying.
I'm just like,
I'm
wow.
blessing my bank account. May the Lord bring more into that account. Anyway, so I'm like, okay, Sawa, let's do it. Then I sat down. I was like, guy, am I actually going to give out this money for my ass? Like, I really contemplated about it, and that's when I decided, you know what? The Lord is good. I will just go do my squats and do it naturally, because there was no way. Like, after a while, I just thought about it. I was like, why am I giving someone $5,500 for my ass when I can actually go to the gym and squat?
Okay, I have a question, right? Okay, how long have you been going to the gym for? Like, your whole life, how long have you been going for?
I mean, inconsistently, I would say 1.5 years.
And how much do you think gym membership average?
So maybe in a year, I would say if you're going to a very affordable gym like I go to, it's probably 60,000 a year.
60,000 a year, and you've been doing it for like 5-6 years.
Yes.
Okay, and then
For 1.5, sorry.
for 1.5 years.
Yeah.
Okay, so now let's say I'm really curious about this. You get a one-time job, it's good. That's giving you a leg up on this whole gym game.
But you have to like really work on it. Like
Yeah.
you can't really do the job and decide, okay, you know what, I'm going to have a fat burger today. I'm going to have fries tomorrow. I'm going to have a fatty ass steak tomorrow. Like, no.
Yeah, obviously,
you have
obviously,
to
you
take
get to
care of all the-
maintain.
yeah.
But it's like, I know even moms go through it sometimes. They do the mommy makeover where they get everything snatched and pulled and you know, tucked into places that it should be, because it gives you that like step up into. I'm not advocating. You know, yeah, I am actually. Today I am, because I'm going to do it. I'm saying it just gives you that kind of leg up on things,
Right.
especially in the entertainment industry.
I mean, I wouldn't really judge anyone who does it, because
I
most
wouldn't
of my
either.
friends have actually done plastic surgery. Like half of my
Actually,
friends have
don't
fake
have
boobs.
any.
But like, you know, it's not my thing right now, because I really learned how to love my behind.
Okay.
Because for the longest time I really struggled with it, because I remember this one time we went to a club with my friends. For some reason they all had booty. They had fat booty, and I was like, guy, do you know, like when you feel really bad for yourself because no one is
Do you mean
actually
my life
hitting on you?
daily?
No one is
Right.
hitting on you because they're getting all the attention, and you're just there like, okay, what's wrong? And then you look at them and you're like, it's that ass. But I'm not gonna say anything. But anyway, so I mean, it was one of those things, and that's the day I was like, I really need to get my ass done.
we were actually just talking to Solo about this earlier, like the crazy things people are doing, you know,
So
to
is
lose.
one of the presenters from The Boys every end of the month with Charles Chiari and Martin Karaoke.
Yeah, and we were actually talking about like the crazy things people do to lose weight, right? And he was shocked when I said people take laxatives. People literally, if you don't know what laxatives do, they make you sit on that toilet and you'll literally poo out your whole
And it's
weight.
sad that people are sold to all these flat tummy teas and they don't realize that the reason
It's
why
a
they're
lie.
constantly
Yeah, both are
in the
lie.
bathroom
Yeah.
right
You're about
after
that
they
lie,
eat
yeah.
is because they're taking laxatives. But see, this is the thing. Weight will always be a sensitive topic, no matter how you lose it. Whether you go to
It
the gym to
will.
lose
It
it, whether
always
you
will.
go under the knife to lose it. If somebody comes and asks you about it, for whatever reason, you get very defensive because, I mean, it's in some way or another, as much as you want to act all tough and everything, you feel like somebody is attacking something that you're
Yes.
very sensitive about, because weight
Right.
is something that affects your self-esteem. All I will say is this: up until the day you are confident in yourself and in your body, you will never be happy, no matter whether you go under the knife, whether you go to the gym and work it all out, because the people who've lost all their weight, and if you tell them anything now, they still get very emotional about it.
Okay, now you are saying yes, it is.
Or not even necessarily lose weight. That those who want to gain it, and then you gain it and you get the body you want. But then if somebody just makes one comment, you're
You're
over there
like,
like, oh my god, how could you
Yeah.
say this? And you're just like, girl, calm down.
Yeah, you are saying it is definitely a sensitive topic because it goes a lot more than just the physical level of something, right? It
Yeah.
goes into a psychological aspect. And if you go into going for surgery, you actually do have to sit with somebody and they make sure that you're mentally capable of handling what you're going to do. But I'm going to put it on its head, right? Now, what about those for medical reasons? Because
That's
some
the
people
other
who
thing.
lose a large amount of weight have to get that skin taken off because it starts to smell, it starts to
And
rot.
sag too.
And sag, and it weighs a lot more than the fat that was on you, and it goes a lot more than that. What
I mean,
about
for
those who
that
need a
one, I would
gastric
no,
bypass?
that's when
For
I
those
would
who
actually
need-
advocate, like, just do it, because
All I'm saying is just do what is best for you, but when you're done doing it, just accept the consequences and be okay with it. I mean, you need to get your mind. If your mind is not right, nothing in your body is going to be right because everything is going to spark something else. And yeah, that's basically what we're discussing on The Vibe today, courtesy of Amara.
and we actually know that Anne soon is going to be having.
And Anne
But
is
you have
about
to do your research.
Okay.
yes, just don't go to
Agree.
anyone.
Yeah.
For sure.
That's another thing.